Good evening. I can see the headlines tomorrow, actually, that some Trump supporters just pushed someone off the cliff over there. But I want to share a story with you. I'm not running for an office. I'm not going to ask for money. But I need you to remain involved. A lot of you used tonight the expression that says, be not afraid. John Paul II, now St. Paul, used that expression when he talked to his followers. He said, be not afraid. Why are the Republicans afraid to support Donald Trump? We have some in our state and our party who are afraid. We should not be afraid because Republicanism stands for everything that is good for the United States of America, regardless of your political affiliations. You need the backbone, the character, and the fortitude to get involved and fight for this nation. You're not doing Donald Trump a favor. You're doing your family a favor by doing that. You're doing your neighbors a favor. You're doing the United States a favor for saving it. The story that I want to share with you, 34 years ago, actually almost 35, I came to the United States as a refugee, but I came here legally. I came to this nation to pursue the American dream. I didn't speak a word of English, and my kids will tell you that I'm still learning. But I was able to go to college, went to law school eventually, became an attorney. I have my own practice, and I'm living the American dream. That American dream that I found here, it is under attack. Everything that America stands for is under attack. You're not fighting the Democrats. You're fighting an evil ideology called socialism. And I left that evil ideology behind in Eastern Europe, thinking that it's not going to follow me here. When I escaped communist Albania, government agents showed up, rounded up my family, took them to a concentration camp, and they killed my father. Guess who had the guns? Just the government agents. We couldn't protect ourselves. But I believe that my father was willing to sacrifice his life so his sons could live in freedom. And we are living in freedom. But it's slipping away. And it's slipping away because American-born citizens mostly are sleeping, are not realizing what's happening to this country. Wake up, for Christ's sake. You look at the values, the Judeo-Christian values of this nation. They are under attack. The founding documents of this country, whether it's the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence, it is under attack. The freedoms that we stand for are under attack. Tell me one thing that America stands for that made this nation great that is not being destroyed by the liberals, the statists, and the communists in this country. Let's defeat them. It is about time that we stand up and have that backbone and character that I was talking before to identify the evil ideology that is coming here and defeat it once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, I ran for office before. I know what it means to run. We're not going to defeat the Democrats unless we get out to vote. Unless we tell our neighbors and our friends. It is about time that we put the political differences aside. Let's vote for the issues. You may not like Donald Trump. We're not going to find a candidate that we agree 100% with. But if we have a candidate that his or her policies are the policies that we support, forget about the persona. We have guys and girls running here for Congress and United States Senate. Choose one of the candidates. Start making some phone calls. Start talking to your neighbors. Put a sign in front of your house. Get involved. These rallies are great. I don't have to tell you to vote for Trump. I can see that you're voting for Trump. But you can bring 2 more people to the poll that day. You may disagree with early voting in our state. So do I. But that is the law. If you know someone in your neighborhood who may not be there on the 5th, make sure that they vote early. We're going to have to follow that law. Can we change it later? Let's be on the table first. We don't have the power to change it now. They have the power. Everything in our state right now, it is Democrat. Every constitutional office is held by the Democrats. The executive is held by the Democrats. The every position is held by them. We cannot change our state until we have some power to change it. And how do we garnish the power? By voting. And make sure that we do not miss a vote. I never thought that one day I'm going to have to talk about this, and I go back to that ideology that I call the evil ideology. I never thought that I'm going to have to deal with this when it comes over here. I'm raising 3 beautiful kids. I live in Fairfield. I am concerned about their future. I'm concerned about the future of this country. When you have someone who sees the greatness of this nation through the eyes of a refugee, then you know what America stands for. It is the beacon of freedom in the world. And if we lose it here, no other nation is going to survive it. Reagan taught us a lesson. Then he said, I would rather be feared than respected. The United States of America right now is neither feared nor respected. How do we garnish and get that respect back? By electing the next President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. And again, we may disagree, as I said, on certain things with him. So be it, but the policies are great. He's putting America first. Who's talking about the United States on the left? They are talking about destroying the United States of America, whether they do it through the currency depreciation, confiscatory taxation, or allowing the evil ideology of socialism taking over this country. Let's defeat them. It is about time, as I said before, forget about your political affiliations. Think about the future of your family. Think about the future of this nation. Think about the future. America, strong America, it's worth it for the world, not only for the United States. The world needs a strong America. Look what's happening in the world right now. Look what's happening in the Middle East right now. Look what's happening in Ukraine right now. Does anyone fear us? No one fears or respects us any longer. The only wars that have started in recent history, you go back to Clinton, Obama, and Biden. Under Trump, we had no wars because they feared him. Whether they respected him or not is a different story. They feared him. Now we have this guy, and he doesn't know where he is to begin with. But without insulting the opposition, always remember that we disagree with the Democrats on policy, but they may be good people. The Democrats think that we are bad people. And that is the major difference between the two parties. So let's talk to them. Let's talk to our neighbors. Let's talk to our friends. Let's make sure that they understand that what we're doing right now, it is saving this nation, has nothing to do with the Republican Party or the Democrat Party. It has to do with the future of this country. So for Christ's sake, be not afraid. Stand up. Let's defeat this ideology and save this beautiful nation called the United States of America. God bless you and thank you for having me.
Come on, let's hear it for Peter. Whoa, let's go.
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times.
Okay, we have one final speaker. Unfortunately, he came a little bit late, but Michael, we're going to smile on this young man's face. He's going up against a communist. And for